podcast about people making the world a better place.
Ain't nothing changed in the ghetto. Stun up, just bought a Hummer. Pull up to the club now. Ain't nothing changed in the ghetto. Two runners and they got burners. Pull up to the trap now. All the nothing changed in the ghetto. Stun up, just bought a Hummer. Pull up to the club now. All the bitches changed in the ghetto. Two runners and they got burners. Pull up to the trap.
Ain't nothing changed in the ghetto. Welcome. Y'all know what time it is, man. Every Second with Cluren Williams. You know what today is. It's Thursday, 5:30 Central Time. This is where I do it. I'm always here. Shout out to the Hello Hooray Mojo Rising team. Shout out to my whole production team. Shout out UPC, our sponsors, and our financial advisors. Shout out to my guests, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. We're gonna roll right into it, man. I got some interesting guests here today. I got my artist of the week here with me, Trooper Life. You know what I'm saying? Go on and introduce yourself since you're already in the lab with me from the get-go.
Yes, sir. And welcome to. It's good to have you back. For sure. Well,
Nephew.
I'm Brandon J. True.
What's going on?
Austin original recording artist. All of y'all, so
I also got another special guest, a young black man that is excelling in so many different divisions outside of school, outside of sports. When I tell you I'm so proud of him, I'm proud of his ethics, I'm proud of his characteristics, I'm proud of him being able to keep his word. And that is something, once you get that down early, it may carry you in some of the most horrific times in your life. Sometimes you might get away with so much stuff or get blessed with so much stuff, all because that down early, it may carry you in. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I want to say is, I love it. I make sure that you understand that Anthony is extraordinary. Whether he has created $1 million company right now, or just being himself, what I've seen, what he's shown me is extraordinary. This young man just set up an entire expo for the black students and college prep students at his school today. It was humongous. It was fun. I helped him organize it. He had the idea, and he called me and he was like, I need your support. Now, mind you, Anthony has contacted me plenty of times throughout the last few years since my brother was shot 12 times by Austin Police Department. Justice for Pickle, we always gonna do that. It's always gonna be that. He ain't never got it. So he would always call me and say, man, let me get out there with you. Let me go protest with you, man. I want to come get me. And I'd be like, man, I don't want nothing to happen. And then your mama and them be like, what the fuck you did to my baby? You know what I'm saying? And so, but he is a revolutionary. I seen it in his eyes. I heard it in his voice. I know what a revolutionary is. And he is that. He is a revolutionary. So I'm not going to keep on talking y'all ear off. I want you to introduce yourself, nephew. Please, Anthony, tell them who you is, and we're going to get right into my interview with you today.
All right, most definitely. First, I want to thank you for allowing me to be here. You know, it's an honor to be here. My name is Anthony Stevens. I'm out of Austin, Texas. I go to Ideal Metropolis College Prep. I am a senior this year, and I'm pretty much just in it for the movement, just looking to make connections and just help people the best I can.
Already, nephew, already. So we want to get more into what's going on with you. Like I said, this is every second with Cluren Williams. We talking about Black excellence. We talking about building brands. We talking about supporting one another. We talking about
Right.
group economics. Me and you are already doing group economics. I ain't gonna talk about no money. I'm talking about pure support. I'm talking about being able to rely on somebody and they come through for you. After today, how do you feel? Matter of fact, let's go. We're not even gonna start there. Let's just start with today. What did you do today? How did you get it done? Who played some major roles outside of me to help you get it done? And tell me about the experience.
So ultimately, just coming to the school, of Ideal Metropolis College Prep, we don't have a lot of Black students there, and just seeing the amount of Black students there and seeing the amount of knowledge that they had, I felt it wasn't enough, or I felt that it was less than what they should have. And so I wanted to find ways to connect with them on a deeper level to where kids understand that, being Black and being Hispanic is no difference. Like, we all in this together. And it's the more you learn about different cultures, the more you are excited and the more you know, and the more people you meet and the further you go. And so I wanted to find a way to make it exciting for kids to learn about it, to where it's not just someone get in front of them and just tell them a bunch of stories, because no one's gonna listen to that. I wanted to get it to where they're moving around and enjoying it, so that they, want to learn and they take in more. And so we came up with the idea of the expo, through the founder of our program, Shantae Walker. She's a teacher at Ideal Metropolis College Prep. Went to her with the idea of the expo.
Shantae Walker, I don't mean to cut you off. Shout out to Shantae Walker. Thank you so much for your energy, what you're doing, your spirit, who you are, and what you stand for. Thank you. Go ahead.
Like I said, I backed it up. It's couldn't have done it without her. She took the idea and she really pieced it together and just pretty much gave me an outline of how things are supposed to look and what things look like. And, I immediately thought of my uncle. I was like, I've been a Juneteenth jump on it parades, and I'm like, this is similar. And I've enjoyed those experiences, and I've learned more about my culture there than I have anywhere else. And so I was like, you know what, maybe let me get in contact with him, see if we can put this together and if we could bring it to the school. And so, I got them in contact, and from there it just took off. We was communicating every week. We started planning it out, talking to principals, see what we can get approved and what we can't. And ultimately it just came together through, the help of my vice president, Akeem. He helped out, and the rest of the students, they really helped me out, with planning it and doing the back end, while I just handled the communication and making sure that everything's good on the higher end. And so pretty much we put it together. It was our first year doing it, and we pretty much just had, we involved the middle school and high school, and we just took it from there and just, gave them an opportunity to be a part of it.
That's what's up, man. Now I want y'all to catch one thing, but one thing that he did say was he learned more about his culture at Juneteenth. Jump on it. Shout out, look. Shout out all the leaders in Austin who help us bring these opportunities to the table, because there's not many, and the people behind them are us. We are the ones bringing the conversation. Right. Like he said, I've been a very, very vocal person when it comes to rejuvenating our culture in Austin, Texas. I'm talking about, I go crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? And so this is not about me, but I do want to just piggyback off what you said. You're representing Black excellence at its most purest form right now. Not only did you just have an idea, and it went from an idea to an actual legendary moment. I want you to know right now, because I ain't get to tell you earlier, boy, you just made history. Write your name on the wall right now. You just made history today. You created a cultural event at a school that has never done anything like this before in history. And being a part of that, I always tell people, hey man, you know what? You're a young living legend. You're going to be growing to your legendary status. I'm not giving you everything, the total package right now. You got so much to do and so much to see and so much to learn. But I'm telling you what I see now, because this is a live show. You see what I'm saying? So we can always go back 10 years from now and look at this and be like, man, you remember this? Yeah, I remember that. That was my first interview, man. That was my first interview, man. That's what you gonna go ahead.
Hey,
That's my
yeah,
first
right?
interview live, man.
First
on my
one, first time.
You know what I'm saying? And so you created this type of space, this free, safe space, and you say, hey man, you know, everybody come. So I want you to tell me how many different classes of students enjoy what you didn't just set up for yourself and the college kids, the college prep students and the ones who go on to college, but you set this up for the whole school. I was like, I got 15 shirts. It's 200 kids out here. Why y'all didn't tell me what's going on? And so I was surprised. I ain't been around that many kids in a long time, man. I've been in front of 60,000 grown folks, sweaty, musty, loud grown folks, but I ain't never been around that many kids in a long time, right? Unless I was at some festival and they still was grown folks there, because grown folks got to bring them there and chaperone. But I want you to give me an idea. Let us know give us a diver. How many students actually got to experience what you got set up today?
Right. It's like I said, we did this for middle through high school, and roughly each grade, you know, we have 80 to 100 kids in the grade, just depending on the grade. We allow 6th grade to come out, 7th grade to come out, and, you know, 8th grade to come out. And, you know, right there, that's already over 200 kids, you know, just with those 3 grades. And then you take on high school, we took 9th and 10th grade, we let them come out together. So that gave us a big crowd. You know, they were pushing 200, if not over, you know, by a little bit. And then you have your seniors and your juniors, you know, we have the same amount per class. We have like 83 in the senior class, you know, but we were pushing 200. So you're looking at like roughly 400 high schoolers and like almost 400 middle schoolers.
Wow. So we can just give a good clear estimate, man. We just served 800 kids. And we ain't serve them no food, you know. We ain't sit up there and serve them and give them no food stamp cards, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. You know, we served them an education and a cultural experience that these children would never been able to feel or experience unless we came together and did it. And so it was a very proud moment and a humbling moment at the same time. I don't have you on here talking about how many points you scored, who you crossed over, did you break a nigga leg, did you dunk on a nigga yet? Let me see your calf muscles. You know what I'm saying? Show me your calf muscles on the camera right now, man. Let me see if you're ready to really go and ball. Why? Because I don't know if you know this, but that don't mean that's not gonna stop nothing. See, sports can create other opportunities and relationships with others, but if it does not work in your favor, Anthony, I tell you now, you have a prosperous, you hear me? A very prosperous life ahead, bro. I didn't get to make it to the NFL. I always wanted to go. I didn't get to become a professional boxer. I always wanted to be. You know, I didn't get to be a scientist. Right. You know, I didn't even get to graduate from high school. Believe it or not, I'm a school head. I got 200 IQ. I love being in there fucking with the teachers. Hey, man, playing loaded. Oh, I didn't know that was how you do it. Fine ass. Huh. All right, did it right. So, but I got you here because you stand out with true leadership, somebody that's prepared to handle the things that leadership comes with. And guess what you got? Oh, nigga, real shot coming through the damn jungle, nigga swinging. Call me. That's all you gotta do, nephew. Call me, man. Real Tarzan, man. Real macho, man. Randy Savage off the top rope. That way we doing it. You feel me? All you got, I'm gonna be here to help mentor you, help you get you right, give you all the game you need. Or if you ever want to jump up and say, man, Unc, I want to run for president, got your back. You jump up and say, man, Unc, I want to be the mayor of the city, got your back. You ain't far away from being able to do these things. I ain't gonna be dead and old and gray. My hair ain't gray now. So therefore, we got a lot of time to really communicate about the steps we need to take to get you there, but we don't have a lot of time to get you there. Right now, I feel like it is a must that we put every seed of positivity, every seed of education, every seed of strength, every seed of love, every prayer that we can pray, we got to put it in your hands, and we got to trust that you don't drop the ball. Because people believe this is not our ancestors before us did it to us. They trust in us. They said, man, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to die for this property. I'm going to die for this land. I'm going to die so my babies can go to school. I'm going to die so they can drink at the same water fountain with other white folks. I'm going to die so they ain't got to go to only a black church. I'm going to die if they want to go to a white club or a white restaurant, or if they want to go to a white neighborhood. I'm going to die so they can be able to do these things. And I'm going to trust that they ain't going to drop the ball. Some of us drop the ball. A lot of us drop the ball. A lot of us sold our ancestors' property. Mm-hmm. A lot of us that messed it off, was too high, too drunk, chasing too much tail, and couldn't keep what they had. A lot of us dropped the ball on our ancestors. But see, I'm here today to tell you, we trust in you. When it's your turn, you don't drop the ball on your ancestors.
Right.
You got more riding on your success than you. Again, you represent Black excellence and extraordinance from the youth standpoint. But ball and stuff like that. So what are your next plans and the episodes that you're going into? You know, you're gonna play basketball and stuff. I know that, but how does the next episode of life look to you right now? We're talking about college, we're talking about furthering school, we're talking about furthering education, those type of things.
Right. So with, my main focus right now is basketball. I'm transitioning to that point to where, you're a senior and you're trying to figure out where you're going to go, signing day is approaching. So I have a few options to pick from. And I'm still, looking for more options to see what I have and where I want to go. And so, it's been an interesting process because, you talk to a lot of friends and, they don't get this opportunity. A lot of my friends play sports with me, but, when it comes to the signing table, it's not a lot of people that that are there. And so it's an experience that I'm grateful for because a lot of people don't get. And so just with that, I took it and I ran with it, trying to be the best I can be and let it take it as far as, I can go with it. Most importantly, it's just the mission of, where I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to do now. I've learned that, your biggest connections are the ones that are above you, like the adults and, your senior citizens that, have been through it and know the process. Like they connect you with anybody that and so my goal has been for these next couple of months to figure out, how can I reach, the adults in society? How can I reach the older people so that I can build those connections? So when I do go to college and play basketball, I have that connection and, I have that resource to look back on and, to set me up for success. Cause, you can listen to somebody that ain't never been there and they might give you okay advice. But if somebody been there, like following you in your footsteps and watching what you do, I have a visual when I see that of, how I want to do things and what I want to do. So that's mostly been my mission, just, reaching out to people that's older than me and just being okay with being uncomfortable. And so that's kind of where I'm at in this, next stage of, figuring out life is being okay with being uncomfortable so that when I do go to a college, if it's out of state, I'm fine with being uncomfortable and I know, what I want to do and how I want to be so that, I set the right image of myself.
Already. Now, I know we talked about this earlier, but maybe this might put you under a little bit more pressure. What college are you thinking about going to? Right now, I suggest HBCUs. Some reason people not catching on, but these HBCUs are about to hop over these main colleges. Why? It has to happen. It's priority right now. We're looking at a Deion Sanders doing in Jackson. I'm trying to figure out who is going to be the next black face of a coach. What black person is going to come and change Houston Tillotson? Houston Tillotson is the one of, not only is it an all-black college, but it is one of the most significant black colleges because it is one of the first and only black colleges in America. Do you understand me? It is one of the only first. You got black colleges, but Houston Tillotson is the first.
Right.
So when are we as Austin, Black Austin, gonna come together and get one of our kids like you pure leadership, good at sports. We need us a Super Bowl coach or something. Step down and come to the damn school and recruit a bunch of kids from LBJ and Idea and Maynard and everywhere else, right back here, right home. Our kids can leave from all these schools that we have the whole Westlake trying to go to HBCU. We'll have Travis, you know, we'll have Round Rock, Georgetown, Corpus Cove, Killeen, San Antonio. They'll be running down here instead of trying to go to TSU. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They'll be going to HTCU.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because at some point, I'm going to make it a big deal. You know me. I'm going to fuck around and get dressed all black, put on a mask, call a whole bunch of crazy white folks, and we just going to hit the corner and just be like, I want a black coach at HT. I don't give a damn what kind of chant I come up with. You know what I'm saying? But we going to have to start talking this language. We're going to have to get something going. I want to see my city thrive. I want to see my community thrive. I want to see us come back, and I want you to be able to come to Austin and you be able to see us and know who we is, and we being publicized and honored in our own city. That's why I'm taking the time to honor you, and that's why I'm taking the time to highlight you. So we're gonna go like this, like we do this every Thursday. It's every Second with Cluren Williams. I keep it rolling, moving fast, with speed. So I got a couple questions from you. Are you right now? Are you? I know you're playing ball. So who's your favorite basketball team?
Favorite basketball team in college, or are we talking NBA?
Yeah, we talking about college and NBA.
Favorite college team right now would definitely be UT. You know, I've had the honor of being able to, you know, be around their games and just see their environment, and it's bigger than a win and loss. You know, I see the effort and I see the work that they put in, and it, you know, it stands out because, you know, like I said, they from the city. You know, they pretty much put on for the city, and so it's like seeing that, it makes a big difference. If we talking NBA, you know, I definitely go with the Nets. Big KD fan, like I said, he came out of, you know, UT, and he still play now, and, you know, he does things based off what he wants to do, no matter what other people think about him. And so, you know, wherever he go, I normally follow him.
Already. So, are you dating? I know you. Are you involved with girls? And you know, as you stuck on the tail right now.
Right. So I definitely do have a girlfriend. At the moment, you know, she is Hispanic, so it's been different. You know, it's been a change. You know, I've learned more about her culture, and then just watching her learn about my culture, and her, you know, making efforts to, you know, recognize it and see what we do and make it normal for her. And then as well as me learning Spanish, because, you know, I didn't pay attention to Spanish 1 or 2. So, you know, I'll be Google translating, but, you know, it's nice to figure it out because it's something that I didn't know, and it's more knowledge that I'm learning. And like I said, she pushes me more than, you know, anyone that, you know, I've dated in the past. And so just to see that, it's not coming from a black woman. You know, most people think that a black man supposed to date a black woman, vice versa. But it's like having that different racial, you know, it's different perspective, and it's a different level of care. Like I say, you know, I like it. It's cool.
That's what's up. You see, now I hope y'all listening to my dad. Man, he's sharp, baby, man. I'm talking about, man, he's sharp, man. Did you hear that? Man, say everybody think we gotta have a black woman. Man, I just told my own girl this the other day. I was like, you know what's crazy is that I've been turned away from so many different experiences because of y'all, because of the hate, because of the racism, because of the social injustice, right? In the workplace, out of the workplace, in the schools, in the home, all this hateism. Why I can't just have a chance at happiness? You see, women, y'all can do whatever. You can go both ways. You can be with white boy, no matter what you do. You don't find a way to be happy in the world. Gotta accept that. But black straight men, I ain't said no black men. I said black straight men, the ones who don't like other stuff.
Right.
We don't have them options. We can't go dibble and dabble and be gay a little bit and tickle a little butt on the side sometimes, then come back and then get a girl. We can't have a white girl or a Mexican girl or Asian girl and still be considered a strong black man.
Once that king dies, it's over.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So just to hear you say that, you know, now I got hopes in the change of the future.
Right.
Because I got hopes that if I can't find a black woman that's gonna satisfy me and make me happy, and I don't gotta worry about her always talking like a little boy.
Right.
But then hell, I'll take a damn Asian, I'll take a Spanish girl, I'll take a Puerto Rican. Y'all ain't gonna make me be unhappy, bro, and bitter. Bags under my eyes, bald spots,
Right.
always paying child support, ain't never got shit.
You gotta come.
I mean,
anyway.
damn, nigga.
It's coming anyways.
You see what I'm saying? So just to hear you say that, man, I know you got your head on right, nephew, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love. We gonna make sure that we put all the stuff that we can around you, bro. Truth be told, if I had more and I had more money, I had it all like I used to have it, man, I give it all to you, man. I make sure that I can do it, but I don't. So now we gotta work together and we gotta do what we can, and whatever I can do is yours. You see what I'm saying? So, but one thing I can say again, you're amazing. You got a great head on your shoulder. You look forward to seeing you back on the show again. Cause I'm gonna have you back again.
Most definitely. Bring
you back on the show again. You know, we're gonna rock it out. We're gonna do what we gotta do. You know, I want to introduce you to some people, and that's just what it is, man. You family anyway. You my nephew, so you know it's just good to be able to already have a connection. Watching you, you know, from 7 years old to now, man. You know, and you grown. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, but that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I remember. And this tall, man, now you hovering over me, you know what I'm saying? And still being able to be here and see it, man, that's the part of life that I have to start enjoying. Because I'm not a young man. I'm not a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a teenager. So I got to start enjoying the fact that I can see a baby turn into a teenager and turn into a man. Right. See, if I get that experience, you see what I'm saying? There's lifelong lessons in that experience. I can tell you something. I can give you some game. You might even respect it more because you know I done seen it. Yeah. You might even respect the game I give you more because you know I've been through it. I done sat out there been in rides with the police.
Right.
Knocking them. Get back. You know what I'm saying? They shooting us, try to tase us, gas us. They grabbing women, choking them and putting them in chokeholds, hitting them with sticks. Right in front of me. All because we tired of y'all killing us.
Right.
So if I say, hey man, you might want to watch how you move, you might want to listen to what I'm telling you. I got first-hand knowledge and experience, man, on the inside and on the outside, from the organizing side all the way to just having boots on the ground, bro. So again, man, I love you. I appreciate you for being on here. I gotta get you in here now, and I got some questions for you, man. So we're gonna get right into it. Every second with Cluren Williams. Like I say, man, shout out UPC. My boy Victor Vinciani is not here today. He got tied up handling some business, but he will be back. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Victor VVVVs. You know what I'm saying? I always show my niggas love out there, and no matter where you at, KKMG, Killer Click Music Group. Trooper lifestyle, you feel what I'm saying? We've been down, riding this thing out real tough, man, for years. We done had bumps in the road. We done been through everything that partners can go through, and we still here. And I ain't got to tell you a story, man. Again, I want you to introduce yourself. Don't just tell them some of the things you do. Pipe it up, goddammit. We want to know what all you do. We don't know why you're on the show.
Yeah, I just serve a need. I used to grow up actually being the one who would always like look for some kind of hero or whatever. But the hero's journey is actually a pretty interesting one. You know, like a hero's journey, it seems like a tragic thrill that make you wish magic was real. But how the hell are you supposed to tell somebody to only rely on faith to move forward and not with the devil? Most people don't even use that. So how can I give you advice when you take that leap of faith, right? Now I see a young man over here, presidential. Like I used to hear my coach. He always talked about some dude's haircut, bro. But he was like, Brandon Lee's haircut. Bro, he used to be cut the same way. I see it. And then an athlete at that, the thing is, when he was saying you're actually more closer to it than you think, like I'm talking about everything you want. You actually like already have it in a sense because you're pure at this age. And I see my kids growing up. I got 3 children. I got a boy and 2 girls. It's pure at this age. And when I see them growing up into adulthood, shit, man, things happen. You wanna protect that. You want to protect that as best as you can. So I see, man, like throwing all the love at you and all that. May it all come your way. Be graceful. Like you say, we got time to get you there, but we ain't got time to get you there. Ridden any need for instant gratification. Because when you look at how much work is actually done, it makes me so damn humble just to know that my parents had to go through something that I don't. Coming out of high school, I went to Conley, graduated 13, went off to the military, came back, airborne, right? I was jumping out of planes and shit, man, and I knew that the music industry is very different from the military, right?
Talk about that. Actually, talk about that. Talk about the benefits of a black man getting ready to graduate from high school.
Yeah.
What is the benefits from him saying, "Oh, I want to go to a JUCO" versus "I want to go to a top-notch school," or "I don't even want to go to college"? Right? What is the option, and how did that help you? What was the benefits from the transition from going to high school to the military?
So look, I made the decision to go to the military. I was in 6th grade, like 12. So from 12 to like 18, I'm just set on like military. I know it may be some other opportunities in there somewhere, but not even a lot of people knew. Coming out of graduation, bro, now thinking, okay, after military, go to college or somewhat, it was a blur. It was a heavy blur. Talking about clarity, what damn clarity, bro? I don't even know what the hell life's gonna do. Like, I'm just now coming out of high school, and the influences around me were oftentimes like what can you even like tie it to?
Yeah.
So you don't even really have a good sense of identity at some point. And if you can strongly stand on something and you firm with it, then that can build your foundation, and then it gives you time to actually keep it pure like you do, so that way you can build it strong on the foundation.
What did the military cover for you as far as what did the benefits come? Did they cover your school? Like what was some of the things that really intrigued you as far as your stability involved? You know what I'm saying? Like your stability being involved and you being actually to move forward in life.
I don't know if y'all tell by now, but this country by far, bro, is biased toward military. I mean, this country is built on what the military do. A lot more than that, but it's built on it. So the freedom that actually came along was the sacrifice myself. When you actually give yourself away, you obtain everything. So schooling, not only for me, but for my son, he's only 6 right now. I'm already past that off. And I'm still going to school myself as well, studying audio engineering right here at ACC. But in addition to that, like any kind of insurance you could think, or even if you're an active duty soldier, you ain't even paying for shit really to actually live on base. But it's numerous. It's way more than you could probably even imagine that the military actually has to offer. But for the intangibles, those values that actually get instilled into you to never surrender, you actually learn how to finish things through, put a bow on it. It actually makes you feel good that if you even at any level, whatever you start, just to actually learn how to finish it. And then to learn how whatever your breaking point was, actually it wasn't, because you don't have no damn choice. You're going to have to push further. Until you reach that, you start to really, really tap into your real potential. Because I done learned some shit, man. We got militaries in almost every country, okay? Imagine when Pangea was a thing and you just got one fucking military on the whole thing. Who's your enemy at that point? How do you even know how good you are? How do you even know how to test them strengths or even, gauge your level of combat?
Yeah.
But this is why they say respect the enemy. The military has taught me how to respect the enemy.
Right.
Because an enemy can show you how good you are, actually, many times.
Yeah.
And they say that you gotta love and respect thy enemy also too, Because me growing up, I didn't really grow up in the church home until I got with my wife. We was in high school, so I'm late high school starting to go to church. I started to realize that I was on this chronological path that everything was just so damn good. But it was that moment that I wanted to walk away from positive influence that made shit fall like dominoes. And I'm talking, bro, it's even an understatement. If you want to see how hard some shit can fall, bro, imagine things that you can't even see, intangibles, things that can hurt you without even touching you. All this shit that's in here on you, right? That shit falls hard, bro. So what I had to come to is realizing that tragedy breeds success stories, right?
Yeah.
Tragedy breeds success
You
stories.
looking at one, man.
Yeah.
You looking at somebody that experienced tragedy after tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, and I didn't get to go to the military. I didn't get the order and that organizing that the military presents to a person, and I didn't get to learn how to finish stuff and tie it with the bow, because all I did was sell dope. So I didn't get that. Tragedy put me in order.
Right.
Tragedy got me organized. Tragedy made me start finishing shit and putting the bow on it.
Hell yeah.
Because tragedy toughened me up in areas that I didn't know I was weak in.
Hell yeah.
And then it exposed me more to God.
Yes, sir.
Tragedy
Yes,
exposed me to the word of God. Tragedy had me going looking for church houses and preachers and pastors and grannies and grandmas, man, and grandpas. Tell them pray for me, because I was going through tragedies. I had to bury my daughter. It was a tragedy. I had to bury my wife. It was a tragedy. I had to bury my caretakers, the people, the only ones who kissed me and hugged me. And it was a tragedy. My partners, my kinfolks, my closest peers, they just shot my nigga being back in the head for no reason. And so that's a tragedy. My kinfolk just dropped dead on me a couple months ago. Tragedy. And so we, as black people, when tragedies come, we get closer to positivity. We live war. We breathe and have to live in a life and a system that makes us seem resistant. We're not resistant. We just want to be treated right.
For sure.
I don't want to be a boy all my life. You think I grew this beard so you walk up to me and call me a boy? No. I didn't do it that way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, again, every Second With Cluren Williams, y'all know how I do, man. I like to roll. So, after you got out of high school, you went to the military taught you things, taught you how to set bowls on top of things and cure these obstacles. And now we talking about you that jumped into this music. Now you own this music. And you are very talented. Can you give me a description of the things you do in the music business, from setting up, I don't care what it is, setting up shows, whatever. We need to know what you're doing, because there's a lot of listeners out there that need their help. They ready to get back to doing some music.
Yeah.
Right.
When I first got started, I was like, I'm a good like, I didn't even look shit up. I didn't go to I just figured out I do music. That's the whole thing. So where I get music from, I used to started off getting Magic's music making. So then that got me started making beats. Then I was like, okay, I put words on it. How the hell do I put words on it? I could just record it, but I've been seeing that they got stupid words. Right? So I went to my cousin. This is what I linked out with you.
Shout out E-Rock, my dog.
I was like, well, I couldn't record, but a lot of shit that I don't really record now. I gotta go get some recording equipment now. And then went to Guitar Center, picked up a little starter kit, just doing a little bedroom shit, chilling. Actually starting off on like Audacity, using very surface level, entry level, like DAWs and whatnot, really nothing professional, until I started using Cubase. Right? So this got the production game up. At this time, I was also looking to open up any shows that I can until I learned enough that, hey, bro, if I like this damn spot. How much for the deposit? Cool. All right, let's go get some tickets. Slap them together real quick, sell them, cover our deposit. Oh, so now I can throw events. Okay, cool. All right.
So you didn't. You started making beats, then you start producing yourself, then you start setting up your own show. Well, I'm not even gonna say set. I'm gonna say performing, and then set up the shows, and then promoted it to sell your own tickets. We're at 5. All right, go ahead.
Now I got offered to perform South by Southwest. This is when I met Cluren here. Right? He was gonna have me as an artist. And I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm more than happy to be an artist, but what do y'all really need? And that right there, that kind of changed the way I moved about within the industry. This is shifting from competition to domination. How do you dominate space and you're the only one in it? You don't compete, you dominate your space, right? If you think that, okay, let's say 2 egos want to collide. Well, if you're Mr. Hollywood, then let's say lights, camera, action, and let's rock it, because I could do that too.
So you start recording. You start acting
videos,
video,
commercial.
So you edit?
I do.
So you edit? Keep on
bread and butter is gonna be on audio engineering, right? That shit is yeah, like bro, I have an exclusive folder right now that has probably over 300 exports from songs that I've done with myself and several other artists. And at some point, bro, I was saying that we have enough songs to play at a party without any other music, and we can play the whole fucking night, and they're actually good recordings.
And you a DJ?
I can DJ. Nightclub, we're waiting.
Only got one more finger, bro. You can't keep going. You can keep going, but I only got one more finger.
All it takes is a little bit of inspiration. Shit, you get out there in the industry, you see shit. And then next thing you know, I'm like, bro, y'all need some lights at the showcase. Let me bring these mugs. And then I had Charlie Boy performing. I didn't even know Charlie Boy was finna be performing. But I'm like, nigga, I set this stage up for you. I'm finna be up here filming this shit, dog. Nigga, let's party.
Whoa. So you even really a technician?
Technician, a chemist. Don't worry.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Hold on. Okay, that's enough. I only got 5 fingers on each hand, bro. I can't keep on counting all the things the man do. As you can see, he is very talented.
A total wild card.
He is very talented. And like I said, man, when we met, shout out, just took off. I'm talking about, man, I say, hey, I got this, I got a spot. We can do after hours, we can do shows all day, we can break down 3 different time frames. We can do morning, early day show, evening show, and late night shows, man.
Yeah,
and we run
those one time, didn't we?
Yeah, we went 3 days in a row, man. I'm talking about, man, that was the first time. 2019 is what he's talking about too. So we've been rocking out since 2019, South by Southwest edition. We actually got some South by Southwest videos. I got a video and stuff we'll be playing here on here. He got his video and some of his music. We'll be playing that on today's show. So you'll have to get it back in W. If you on here and you ain't on the live and you ain't catch the show, don't worry about that, right? It always will be re-dropped after the live recording. Again, this is a live recording, so getting people to react to us in the live, actually correspond with us while we're doing the interviews and while we're doing what we're doing, that's the key to the success of the show, guys. So again, he's very talented. Good brother, good friend of mine. We worked very hard together. I made more money in 2019 at South by Southwest than I ever made at South by Southwest events. I always was trying to get on the stage to let people hear my music. But 2019 was the first time that I took the opportunity to just do business. I already had built connections and relationships with so many people, so many juggernauts in the game and in the music game that I didn't understand that I really had a wide range of a network that could turn into my net worth. And instantly, soon as I put some pressure on that network, which is what you did similar today, Anthony, you start using your network. You see what I'm saying? And now you're going to start falling into a situation where you figure out what's your net worth.
Right.
And I figured that out. I think I made about, I don't know. I know you made some good money. That's South by Southwest. So I think I made about $7,500, about $10,000, something like that. But it was in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And it's good, clean money, and it's doing what you like to do. You see what I'm saying? So I think my producer's back right now. Ted is here, and he wants to play a Trooper's lifestyle video. Ted, if you want to do that, and you back, and you ready to get it cracking, you know what I'm saying? Drop the video then. If you not, it's all good. I save you a spot. You can drop it down later.
And shout out to Cluren again, shit, breaking me out the shell. Hell yeah.
Slideshow ready. Okay, well, let's roll with it, Ted, man. Let's get it going, man. He said the slideshow is ready. He said Trooper Lifestyle video is ready. We're going to drop a Trooper Lifestyle video right now, man. And we're going to listen to some of your music. What did you see in Ted?
My favorite artist up on the stage, and I saw they had like 14,000 people there at the crowd, so that, you know, everyone was jumping and shit. So I was sitting there with my girl, and I was like, babe, I like that right there. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna start rapping, yo.
Okay.
And then haters started dissing, but I'm still here. I said I'm good. Back when I was like 19, you know, I went to go see two of my favorite artists up on the stage, and I saw they had like 14,000 people there at the crowd, so that, you know, everyone was jumping and shit. So I was sitting there with my girl, and I was like, babe, I like that right there. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna start rapping, yo. I was like 19, they didn't really think I was serious, so, you know, I got my cell phone, I started making beats and shit. And then before I knew it, I had my own studio, and then I started getting attention. And then haters started dissing, but I'm still here.
Well, yeah. So
My Pots and Pan, Fisher Price, beatbox.
already. So we looking over here at some of the stuff. We got a slideshow going on right here. This is J True. Let them know what we got, what we looking at right here.
Trooper Lifestyle Records. Subscribe to that YouTube as well, Trooper Lifestyle TV. This is the Facebook page. I'll be posting music here, and really any kind of updates, whatever we be having going on, shows, anything you want to know about an artist, you know, you can find photos. We have a lot of music dropping this year. Bro, like, look, COVID hit and stopped a lot of shows. I don't give a shit. I had a studio at home since I was 19. All right, 27 now, still recording music. Even if in the next 15 years, if I record or if I produce one track, and let's say someone big pop on, bro, that's it. In 15 years, I'll still be making music. Look, when COVID hit and the show slowed down, I fell into the craft heavily. And then shit, bro, look. I went and got from the books, Audio Engineering 101, which this was actually our textbook from ACC. But I tell any artist, engineer, producer, bro, if you're going to be in the studio when this project is being recorded, if you're a part of it in any kind of way, it's not bad to know at least some etiquette about how to maneuver about a studio. This is a brand new space. We're gonna be building panels and shit too. But I really fell into this sense of being self-taught along with formal education. You have a university 24/7 at your disposal to just, like, you can access whenever. Even if the author's passed, like if whoever you're trying to like learn from who's old, if they don't pass, but they don't wrote a book, you can still talk to them and hear their voice and just see and still like tap into that mind.
That's
some of the greatest people who have ever walked the earth.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So again, man, it's every second with Cluren Williams. Like I said, man, my brother here, Trooper Lifestyle. Shout out Trooper Lifestyle. Shout out E-Rock. You know, shout out everybody that we didn't work with, you know what I'm saying, and all the support that we didn't got from you guys. We looking to doing some new music. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, we're gonna have to dive back in this studio where he done created this new craft, because I got some tracks for him. I need him on some of these tracks. I'm ready to get back in the lab. You know what I'm saying? He good and comfortable right now in the lab. So we're gonna obviously
it's my element,
that
bro.
time, man.
It's my element.
It's that time for us to get to work. So again, every second with Cluren Williams, UPC by the block back, man. If you are interested in learning some valuable real estate tools, how to flip your houses, how to invest, when the good time to invest, what you need to know, let us know, man. Get with me, man. We got seminars coming up. We got a double up event coming up. Actually, it's going to be this weekend, and it's going to be 710 Edwards Drive, Harker Heights, Texas. It is a 2-day financial empowerment conference brought to you by myself, Cluren Williams, and UPC, Urban Power Connection Investor Meeting. Okay. Shout out Ashley Smith. She actually is vice president of UPC also, and she helped me put this thing together. So if you guys want to be in the space and be there and be able to present your new goals and plans and projects, and you need somebody that can dive right in there and invest in what you're doing, this is a good time to do it. We create a space where you can come in with your ideas and be like, hey, man, I got a storefront. Man, I just got a house I'm trying to get off the ground. It's old, it's raggedy. Anybody want to invest? We redo it. We Airbnb it out. We duplex it out. We turn it to an apartment. Whatever we're going to do, or whatever your vision is, being at these investor meetings where people can actually help you instead of, and I ain't saying you're going to be around people who will treat you like a loan shark. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to get you, you know what I'm saying, get you and mess over you. But no, these people genuine, man. Everybody in there getting money. They all in real estate. We're in different portions of business. I myself am in real estate now. So we just like to hang around and educate people with their hands up. Excuse me, I keep hitting my mic. But educate people with their hands up. What do I mean when I say educate people, they got their hands up? Well, a lot of times we like to force information, religion. Oh, you need to do this or you gonna die. If you don't be nice to people, you gonna die. You don't finish your green beans, you gonna die. If you don't eat you keep eating bacon, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Everything a nigga do, he gonna die for it. So therefore, if you ain't trying to be around all that all the time, man, and you want to be around some people that you can actually speak some literal, some good business conversations, some healthy business conversations with, man, pull up and let's double up, man. 2022, you know what time it is. The Financial Empowerment Conference, man. The conferences of conferences. If you're in that area, Killeen, Corpus Cove, Harker Heights, Nolanville, pull up. It's that time for you. And again, shout out to UPC and all our sponsors. Thank you. That is my UPC segment and our actual events that we got coming up. Nephew, you got any other events coming up that we need to know about? Any games, anything you want to let anybody know about right now?
Pretty much. I do have an all-star game that I will be playing on the 25th. You know, I'll make sure I get the information out. It'll be on my social media within the next 2 days. But other than that, you know, I don't have anything major that I am planning, but I do have a few ideas. So I'll post anything if I end up doing anything. It'll definitely be on my social media accounts.
Nephew, thank you so much for coming. Big Trooper Lifestyle, man. Again, give us a quick shout out to anybody that's supporting you, all the sponsors that's supporting you, any artists that you're working with, upcoming artists that you like or anything. It's that time now, man. Give them show them some love, man. Let them know what time it is.
Well, I'm gonna first wholeheartedly, I got to give this first one to God already. Because there's some things that done happened in my life where you ain't, bro, you know it's God. You know. Next up, my parents. Mom, Dad, if y'all watching this, I love y'all. Gotta pay that respect there. And then as far as my social circle, I had to water that thing down. So my biggest mentors I'm looking up to right now is Ray Sr., my professor. I know you see it. If you see it, hey, shout out to Ray Sr., Transmaster Records. 6 Cents, he was my drummer and shit. You see him in a couple videos with me. And then my cousin E-Rock. Yo, since day one, only one that really stuck with me through the music thing. So shit, loyalty pays well. And then for all the other upcoming artists and everything that we got, the moment you step foot in this studio, you get exclusive access to this folder that has just it's a network within a network. So I'm looking forward to recording anybody's music who is in need of services. Actually, if I was to recommend anybody, it'd be me. But let me put that passion on it. Let's get to work. Let's do something. And Clarence, I appreciate you. And Pickle. Uncle Pickle, he said.
Uncle Pickle.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ted, don't forget, man, I got videos and pictures of the actual event. If we don't have time to get it in the show, I emailed you. Just go back and drop them in because I want people to see what Anthony did today. I sent you a shitload of stuff to your email. I'm gonna get ready to do my closing remarks, fellas. Okay. Oh, he look like he's gonna play some. Okay. Well, we're gonna check some of this stuff out before we get ready to go. I want y'all to see that's the kid DJ right there. Shout out Tank. That's his son. He's a DJ. He actually kept the thing going the whole time. There's Tank right there. Shout out Tank, man. And his son is he's an extraordinary kid also, right? And I should have had him on the show too. Shout out to the Austin Parks and Recreations, right? They were there helping us get jobs out, getting people, getting kids set up for the summer to get jobs. We actually had us a big bouncy house, obstacle course, right? So shout out to Let's Jump with my partner Big Aaron. Love you, baby. He brought the bouncy house there. And that's me and another one of the other teachers right there. And that's Miss Walker. That's the right there. That is the one who helped set this up, who put this into the school. She is one of the teachers. She's over the 504 program at IDEA Southside Campus. And so whenever you see her right there, this is the next face of Austin right here. I want her to accompany me with all the protest, anything I'm doing, because she is the right person. She has the right mind. She has the right heart for it. I don't know if she's down with that type of stuff, but I know that she does it in her own way. Meaning she's already in the school. She's already a teacher. She's already built the leverage to get back to the community in a major way. And so she's already in a staple for us, and I got to bring support around her. Shout out, Ms. Walker. Thank you so much.
Most definitely. Shout out to her.
Set this up right here, man. He's gonna help me set up my little thing right here also. So yeah. We got Kevin, we got all the kids, as you can see. I hope y'all like this, man. This is what we doing, Black Excellence. What's up, Papa? Look at him, he didn't pull it up. I say he pulled up, thank you, man. Thank you, man. We got the mechanical bull. You see right there, we got the mechanical bull, my brother Kevin. He pulled up. We got the vendors here. Black Creations. You see what I'm saying?
Got the transition. All right. If you are in the assignment, second period class.
What's up,
Okay, if you're in
Papa?
Miss Simon's homeroom, line up right here.
What's
Miss
up,
Simon's
baby?
homeroom in 10,
Pulled up, man. They
9,
pulled up. Thank y'all. Thank y'all again, man.
7, 6,
Black Snoop.
5, Miss Simon's homeroom, 4, 3, 2.
So there you go, man. That was just a little visual of the stroll right there. As you see, Anthony was there setting up, helping me set up my little table and stuff, man. I didn't get a video of the speech, but we actually spoke to the college students, well, not college students, to the college prep class students and the 11 juniors and seniors of the school, juniors and seniors of the school. Again, we had that. We got that. Anthony, don't forget to send the links of the videos or whatever you had. If you had some, send them to Ted. Ted will put them back in, and then they'll be able to view them while when they see this, and we re-air it through all our social medias and stuff like that. Okay,
I'll definitely make sure I do that.
Already. So again, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all for coming.
Hey man, I was still blessed to have you, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate you all for inviting me.
So nephew, I thank you again, man. I love you, baby. I'm gonna get ready to close today's show, man. Like I say, every Second with Cluren Williams, I love to leave with a message. And so let me see where I want to go with this before we close. What is the word? What did I experience today? And I can sum it up in one word. And I guess I'll have to go with inspired. Be inspired, people, children, women, white, Black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. Be inspired. Be inspired by those whose light is shining, no matter how dark it is. One little piece, the darker it is, even a small spark or light, it gets brighter and brighter, the more darker it becomes. So you keep adding darkness to a little light, and that little light gonna become a big light. It's gonna be the biggest light you ever seen. You'll be able to see that one little light from miles. The more darkness you apply, that light becomes stronger, and it ain't do nothing but just a little spark. That's all it was. It started off as a little spark. That's what I felt today. I felt inspired. I felt rejuvenated. I felt like somebody really cared about the work that I do. I've never felt that way. Well, I want to say I've never felt that way, but I haven't felt that way more than being around children, y'all, man. Being around kids, man, they appreciate the real. They do. So I like to tell y'all out there, no matter where you at, where you from, what you claim, be inspired to change. Be inspired to be better. Be inspired to hold yourself accountable. Be inspired to demand the change in your household, in your city, in your schools.
Lead.
Be inspired to volunteer. Be inspired to protest. Be inspired to go vote. Be inspired to take on a new job. Be inspired to leave one and start your own business. Be inspired. That's the word of the day. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my production team. Shout out to my people. We're going to keep this rolling. It's our second season, man. And y'all take care of y'allself. You know the logo and you know the slang. Stay dangerous, stay woke, and be the light of the world. I'll let y'all later. I'm out. All right.
Scotty! Life is a dream. Just know that I'ma ride for my team. Know that I'll die for my team. To the top, I'm moving.